Hey, welcome back to Sheepy Hollow, and today we are going to do our best to make a video that I haven't had much time to make. Oh, something's going on over there. Sounds like a... I don't know what that is. Oh, looks like a red tractor maybe. He could be. I think my neighbor might be bush hogging. Oh, let me get this here. Wipe you off in a nice clean t-shirt. So I'll just give you a little update what's going on. I've got up at 2 o'clock to get my brother out to the airport by 4, and I'm still up. I'm tired, kind of punch drunk actually, to tell you the truth, but it's okay. We're having problems here in the general Sheepy Hollow area here, and I'll just give you a, I don't know, hopefully you don't see too many wires in the way, but the last 2 days they've been spraying over there, and they're supposed to be spraying right next of our property here, which is 0.97 kilometers away, and it's 0.06 kilometers. I should have miles for you, but it isn't very far away. It's about where they're going to be spraying here to the edge of our property is from here to those trees over there, or less, a lot less. So I'm a little bit upset. I, or some of our neighbors here too, are really upset because they're spraying what's called Glyphosate. You may know it as Roundup or whatever, and what the object of this big company is to kill everything that's got a leaf on it. So their evergreen trees, like those little guys down there, can grow without any problem at all. There's no competition with any of the leafy massive trees for money. Now what happens is we'll go around the house, and what happens is when they spray that Glyphosate, it kills all the feed for all the animals. Nothing lives in these fir forests, or spruce forests, or whatever you want to call them. Those kinds of trees don't support any kind of wildlife, and they would generally don't have much in the way of bugs with them either. Not with these GMO modified leaves or trees. So this stuff they spray, even if it's a kilometer or 2 away, and if the wind's in the right direction, it blows right towards the house. You can smell it outside. You can tell the dogs are unhappy, not only because of the helicopters, but because of the smell in the air. Not only that, it gets inside our house, and you smell it. And I've been coughing with my nose running severely the last couple of weeks since the spray program in New Brunswick has started. Now, we don't get a newspaper. We don't listen to the radio much unless we're in the car. And so we don't get no newspapers delivered out here, because they don't deliver newspapers out here. And what happens is we don't get any kind of warning at all. So these choppers, they do this aerial attack. Over here, oh, look at this, I got a whole bunch of, gotta cut them out. I'll just cut that and burn it. Look around for some more caterpillars of some kind. Tent caterpillars, I think. Anyway, and this morning, they started before 7 o'clock, and you could hear these things. They're not quiet by any imagination. And it just looks like as if you would imagine what it's like. They're bombing. They're just and spraying this stuff. They can't spray right now because it's too windy. And we'd smell it for sure then. But a kilometer away, or less than a mile, 0.6 of a mile, that's what they've been doing, spraying this crap. And they call it, I don't know, they call it something else, but it is glyphosate. That's the main component. And it's kind of like in Vietnam, similar, I would think, to Agent Orange, that they would get rid of the jungle for, so that they could attack the Viet Cong. So anyway, this stuff here, it all ends up in our air. It lands everywhere, right, Bear? Is that right? Bear, is that right? Oh, Bear. See, I told him mentally, telepathy or whatever you call it, to sit. And he did. Smart, that dog. This is the first year in the last couple of years we've had actual apples. What's this one like? Let's have a bite. Shine her up. My corn fell down. We had a tropical storm come through here the other day. I can't remember the name of it, but the rains were so heavy it flattened the corn. That's pretty sour. And our garden this year has been really slow, but yesterday I was out here picking peas and we got tomatoes finally. And I don't know what happened. We got a bazillion onions. Now, and these are good peas. I have to pick some more for tomorrow, she said. It's been 30 degrees with 80%, 90% humidity here. It hasn't been pleasant at all. But this happened to our corn last year. Oh, look, we might even have an ear. And that's on the stuff we planted lately, or a week or two after the first stuff was. That's the broccoli. I don't know. we just, we hit her hard this year. We put the garden in 3 days, almost 2 weeks late, 3 days before surgery. And I'm recovering again. But it was a little bit too late. Now, lots of bugs. Not sure if they're the eating kind, they're the bug kind, or the biting, I mean. But boy, there's a lot of flies in the air. We want to put the swing here, but I can't do it alone. It's too big for me to frig with. I need a young man to climb the tree. Even with a ladder, I don't really want to venture up there too much. But this morning, when all the height of all this spraying and crap going on, there was a deer right here. I spotted him in the driveway, and then he walked up through this way and walked up through here. Where he went, I don't know, but this big doe didn't look right. I figure all the noise of the helicopters gave it the bum's rush, scared it out of the woods. Caused a problem. I wonder who's hanging here, actually. If it's my neighbor down the road where we gave the hay to, or if it's my actual neighbor. But anyway, it's nice and quiet out here now, finally. Except for the guy mowing. I think that's what he's doing. I hope it's the fella down the road that's doing this. I think it is, actually. I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, it could be. He's had a busy summer mowing Dorn Ridge. Yeah. Good for him. Won't be long, we're going to have to cut the grass again. It's already grown to beat the band. That's good. There's my beautiful wife there hiding in the... Yeah. There's the sheep in the cupola on top of the garage. And we're going to be getting back to normal here pretty quick. I'm just a little tired today. I don't feel like doing too much. I definitely don't want to be picking peas and then sitting there and having to shell them. I can smell that stuff in the air now. Excuse me, I get a sneeze. Oh, maybe not. It'll catch me in a second here. Oh, there's the dog there looking in the window. Barking in the window. What a pain that frigger guy is. We got 3 big dogs. 2 full grown and 1 pup. The one looking in the window is Mr. Ice, and he seems to be driving me crazy right now. I don't know if you can see him or not. He don't like making contact with his eyes with me. But I got to dig some potatoes tomorrow. Check the weather today, and if it's gonna rain tomorrow, I gotta go out today. And we'll fix her up. Get the peas, potatoes. Blackberries are near done. There's been a black bear pooping right beside that shed right there. So that's kind of an update before I get going here. And we did level, my brother assisted, and we did get that garage leveled, or that garage, we did get the woodshed leveled, and I've got to cut those boards off the end. I should have some more coming, and I only got a couple of pieces left. And what I want to do is fix up the side of it as well at the same time, so that we can go back in the woods and start bringing all the wood that we cut last winter out to split. But that's it for today, I guess. Thanks for coming along. Welcome to all the new subscribers. We've got 5 just in the last month. And basically what we do around here is whatever. It's oh, you can hear more of the dogs barking now. So I'm going to go in and see if I can quiet them down and maybe grab a nap. Okay? We'll talk to you soon, and thanks for coming. Over here. Here. Up here. Oh, that's an exciting morning here, I'm telling you. It's freaking crazy there. Helicopters flying around, spraying. There's a heavy breeze, or a good breeze. You can see the freaking crap drifting onto our property. These guys are going nuts. Deer all over the place, running around, scared to death. And you can smell it. It's in the house, everything.
That's all, folks.
I'll be back.